Hi, welcome back to the Ironman WoW Challenge with me, Sheppo. In this episode, we're going to get a bit of an upgrade. I realise we've not visited the vendors in a while to get some new gear. So we're getting that, basically. We've come to Lena Stover in Stormwind, and she sells some ranged weapons. And the best one that she sells is the BKP 2700 Enforcer. It's quite a big upgrade for us. Plus 3.3 damage per second. Impressive. So we're going to get that. It's actually quite a lot. It's 1.5 gold. We've only had about 20. So maybe it's time to put some of this, or we need to remember to come and put some of this stuff on the auction house at some point.
Safe travels.
Not necessarily going to do that right now. It does mean we've swapped from a bow to a gun, and actually, I think what we're going to do is we're going to Hearthstone. We're not Hearthstoned in Stranglethorn because there isn't actually an inn there to Hearthstone into. So we're at the next best thing. Which is Lakeshire. That's not actually the next best thing. The next best thing is Westfall. So I'm gonna fly back to Stranglethorn. Okay, we are back. We're in Stranglethorn, and we are heading over to this is Nezumwari's camp here, and we're going to head way down to this quest we've got here in the Water Elemental's Isle. Yeah. Now we've got to be careful because if you remember. Why was that? My keys have been unbound. Okay, let's try that again. I might be able to do some of my attacks. So yeah, we do have to be careful for stealth things like that. We are going to do a bit more damage now we've got a decent gun. But I don't want to... as with all these things, I don't want to get cocky. I really should put this on. I don't want to use this mount the whole time because it just gets a bit boring, but there is a fair bit of water around here. Okay, so we've got a quest to hand in. This is looking like a lot more built up since I was last here a good few years ago. We've got a quest to hand in with... what's his name? Krazik.
Talk to me!
Oh, I see. It's Krazik's crockpot. An ingenious piece of work. But it can break a spring or throw a gear now and then. Let me see what's wrong with this one. Aha! Its steam charger is rusted out. It has a cracked knuckle gasket and its fobulator is missing teeth. I'm surprised the pot could even boil it. Jesus. I'm surprised the pot could even boil a turnip in this state. Can I fix it? Of course I can fix it. But there's a price. Oh yes, there's always a price. If I'm going to repair this pot, I'm going to need reagents. And to get them, you're going to have to do an easy little bit of killing. I hope you don't mind. Those dastardly venture company geologists have been collecting some tumbled crystals that will suffice for what I need. You'll find them around their base camp on the other side of Lake Nazfereti to the east. I don't care what you have to do to get them. Okay.
Glad I could help!
And Drizzlick.
Yo!
The finest leather crafter of the South Seas and the world's old and new. That's what they call me, Mr. Drizzlick, the finest Well, my leather goods are known farm-wide as the most exquisite, a connoisseur's choice. I've just received an order from Director Riddlevox of the Tinkers Union for a dozen of his favourite Excelsior line boots. Our best sellers, actually. To start on the basic shape, I'll need crocolisk skins from the crocs along the river in northern Stranglethorn. Only 2 skins. That's pretty good. Where is Nesingwary? Is he here? Or was he, maybe he's moved on.
What's on your mind?
Now, welcome to the jungle. Perhaps you're not aware of this, but that dwarf over there is the son of the one and only Hamlet Nesingwary, renowned war hero of the Alliance and master big game hunter. Like his father, he's not one for welcoming strangers into his camp, but you look like you've seen quite a bit of action in your day, Hunter. That was a good timed laugh, thank you. Go and speak with him. He's a chip off the old block, so perhaps he can give you some hunting pointers.
Watch your back.
How very rude. I got stuck. What is that? It's a giant chicken.
How are ya?
Ah, jolly nice to make your acquaintance. I'm Sheps. Haven't seen a hunter around these parts for some time. I've one purpose in being here: to hunt a great and elusive beast. Seeing that you're a hero of sorts, so-called hero, I'm willing to let you take part in the hunt, but you must first prove yourself. I shall teach you the ways of raptor killing to you. Ajek will train you with tiger hunting, and Sir Erlgadin is a master of panther tracking. Prove your skill and I'll let you on the big hunt. Okay, so you think your hunting skills are tip-top? I can put them to the test in a jiffy. Head out into that jungle and kill 10 Stranglethorn raptors. We'll see just how much of a big game hunter you are. And no, I won't tell you where you can find them. Locating the beasts is half the challenge.
Off with you.
I suspect we have a quest that, yeah, he won't tell us, but our quest log will. There's quite a few quests to pick up.
What can I do for you?
Tiger hunting. When I was but a young girl, my father trained me in the art of tiger hunting. You'll find the young felines much easier to track and slay. One can often find young tigers near the expedition camp. Test your tracking skills and see if you can hunt some of the beasts down. Start your hunt near our camp to the south.
Safe travels.
We saw some earlier on the way over here.
Need help?
If you want to be part of the hunt with this crack group under Hemet Jr.'s leadership, you're going to need to prove yourself an able panther hunter. I have no trouble finding panthers, don't worry. You should start out easy, just focus on the young panthers for now. As you improve and gain experience as a hunter, you will undoubtedly find increasingly dangerous quarry. Start by heading east, return to me when you are a master panther hunter.
Go with honor, friend.
Right, well... Oh no, it's one more.
Hi.
1 page! I only need 1 more page. Master Nesingwary's novel ran into a bit of an accident. Barno shoots an accusing glance over at Spanx. And we misplaced some of the pages. I've been asking your fellow adventurers to look for the missing pages, and they've been quite helpful, but 1 page still eludes me. I'm sure you're awfully busy with your other matters, but while you're out in the jungle, would you mind looking for it? Find page 14 of the Green Hills of Stranglethorn. I think that's a bit of a meta joke there. The Green Hills of Stranglethorn used to be a quest, and the book had also gone missing, but you had to find, was it 20 pages? I think it might have been 20 pages. It was a lot of pages. And I believe page 14 was always the one that was most difficult to find. That wasn't a crocodile that I just killed, so I don't know. I thought that was lighting up earlier or something I needed to kill. It doesn't look like it is. Oh, look at that over there. Yeah, like a river crocodile. There's one, look. Well, that was okay. I think I'm going to put this on my bar, and I think it's going to be quite useful for this zone. There's another one. Ah, somebody else tagged it. Oh, I was just about to say, actually, tagging isn't a thing anymore, so we do have to remember that. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like we've got other people doing these quests, so tiger one as well. So that is going to make it... Well, we've got to look at it two ways. It makes travelling through the jungle a lot easier, because most things are already dead. But it's going to take... that's a little bit longer to do the quests. That was the wrong button. Headbutted him. Oh, we got the page straight away. That's what I'm talking about. I guess we can also turn on beasts. That might help. Doesn't look like there's any more over there. Keeping an eye on the map for any little dots for the beast. There's a tiger there. I assume it's a tiger, yeah. Let's hand this page in.
Great to meet you.
Have you found it? You've certainly saved me a heap of trouble, Iron Chaps. I can't thank you enough. It shouldn't be long now until we see Master Nezing wear his book in libraries throughout the world. I'll leave a copy of the book right here if you ever want to take a peek at the finished product. Thanks again.
Safe travels.
I'm okay, thank you. Oh! Ding. Level 27. So these quests aren't too bad when things aren't cloaked and when they're not packed too tightly. I know for sure they certainly used to be. As you progress through these quests, you get things. Well, obviously the Panthers are all cloaked, and some of the kind of ends to these quest lines, the things you have to fight are pretty tough. Bit of lag there. Excellent, another quest done.
Time is money, friend.
These skins should do. Their quality isn't too important, given that they'll make up inside the layer of the boots. Make up the inside layer of the boots, but it is still important that they're comfortable. If they're too rigid, I'll use some tiger blood to soften it up. Tricks of the trade, you know. Well, I've got the basic shape of the boots worked out, and they're coming along fine, but the skins you bought aren't going to be quite enough for the inner layers. What are you going to do, Drizzlick? No doubt the question's on your lips. And well, isn't it lucky you're talking to Drizzlick, because he's going to tell you exactly what we're going to do. The inner layers will never really be seen, so we'll just get some of the thicker, cheaper skins from the crocs around Lake Nazfariti to fill the boots out, and we need 5 of those.
Keep it real.
Cool, well we're going to head off there at some point anyway. Oh, that's good, we don't have to go back each time. You've finished with the young tigers, but the thrill of the hunt still holds you captive. Young tigers are one thing, fully grown cats are another. Hunting down the stranglethorn tigers will prove an even greater challenge. The adult cats normally spend their days south of Curzon's compound, east of the river. Cool. Alright, so let's go do the young panthers. I heard him. There we go. And we've got the older tigers here as well. It's good. Saw something pop up here, so maybe there's a spawned. I think when things spawn, they kind of there's a moment when you can kind of just see them. You know, when things spawn cloaked, rather. There's a moment when you can just see them. Like there, I don't know if you just saw that. There's one here. Should put my... There we go. We'll take that off of you, thank you. Three more. There's one there. And there's one there. Guy's fighting it. Somebody just dinged. Grats. There's one there. Cool. You feel more experienced already. Well, I think we've learned something, haven't we, doing that? It's time to move on to bigger prey. The youngest panthers fell easily before you. Panthers that have come of age will naturally be stronger and quicker and more difficult to defeat. Larger panther tracks lead to the west. Okay, well, we shall leave that episode there, I think. We're going to be here a little while going through these. Next off to the tigers. Yeah, join me next time for more indiscriminate killing of animals. See you then.